Alright, I've got another tutorial here for you. This is for the Dukes of Stratosphear, aka XTC. Have You Seen Jackie? And it's a pretty fun little song to play. I'm sure there's lots of ways you could play it, but I'll give you the way that I did it on the cover that I did. I'm going to show you on this ukulele because I think it'll show better on the tutorial, but I did play it on like a little soprano, the outdoor ukulele that I just got, which is a pretty cool little plastic ukulele. Anyway, so the chords you need for this song are a D7, which is, you're going to bar the second fret with your index finger. You play the first string of the third fret with your middle finger, and you're going to play that a couple of different ways during the song, but this is how you start it out. And then the next chord you need is a D, which is just barring the top three strings of the second fret with your middle finger. If you don't know how to do that, or if you don't play it that way, you should start practicing it that way. It really helps. If you play guitar, it's like one of those ways to play the A chord. So, but it really helps with changes. So, and then a B7, which is your barring the same second fret with your index finger, and instead of playing the bottom string, you're going to play the third string on the third fret with your middle finger. An A chord, which is your index finger on the third string of the first fret and your middle finger on the fourth string of the second fret. A C chord, ring finger, first string, third fret. G chord, index finger, third string, second fret, middle finger, first string, second fret, and ring finger, second string, third fret. And an F sharp, which is your index finger barring the first fret, your middle finger on the second string of the second fret, and your ring finger on the top string of the third fret. So this is just an F chord made sharp. So you just move everything up and bar the fret before it. And I think that is all. Those are all the chords that you need to know. So, so the first chord, the song starts out with a D7, and I play all this with just down strums. The first part of this here, so just the D7. So count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I kind of just like pull off with my middle finger there. So it sounds like this. So you play 4 bars, or you play, 4 bars of that, I guess. And then you can continue with the D7. Have you seen Jackie? And then you're going to switch to the D chord, and it is best to move over with your middle finger there. And then I play down, up, down, up, down, up. So he's a strange, strange, strange little. So that's D, D7, D, and then to a B7, which I already showed you. Girl. So it's, now it goes to D, makeup on his, and then an A chord, face and his, and then a C chord, hair in, and a G chord, girls, and then back to that D7. Play 2 bars of that. Have you seen Jackie? She's back to the same thing I just showed you. D, strange, strange, D7, strange little B7 boy. Same things I showed you. Long black hair is his pride and joy. And then to the F sharp, which is probably the hardest part of the song, but once you get the hang of it, I think it sounds great, and it's fun to play, and you feel like you can actually play ukulele. And all the children follow to an A, him around. Back to F sharp. And all the grown-ups try to, back to A, drag her down. So we sing, and it's to a D chord. Hey, leave G, Jackie, back to A. Hey, his pigeons have flown. Hey, she's never at home at all these days. So that's A, leave Jackie, and then back to D7 to start the next round. Low. Do that pull off. Do that 4 times. Have seen Jackie. He's in, and then to D. D7. Little B7 fish. So it's the same thing. Same thing through this whole verse, all the way to. We're going back to the same thing. Let's end this verse here. So F sharp. So and all the rats will follow A, him around. F sharp. The dogs and cats will chase her from A town, and we sing D, G, A, D, G, A, D, G, A, and instead of going to D7 here, you're going to a B flat, which is your, I didn't give you this chord, barring the first fret with your index finger. Middle finger goes on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and ring finger goes on the 3rd or 4th string 3rd fret. Low, and this is pretty easy. You just go Jackie didn't decide, or you don't have to do that little part about Jackie not deciding whether she was a boy or he was a girl, or whatever way it gets confusing. So you can just play this B minor and then move up everything up 2 frets. That's a C chord. And then everything up 2 frets again, and that's a D chord. So you can do it a whole bunch of different ways. You go B minor, or I'm sorry, B flat. You can just play a C here, regular C, and a D, or B flat, up 2 frets to just a D, or B flat, up 2 frets. Whatever you want. So that is the song. I think it's a pretty cool song because it has a bunch of different chords that you might not normally use, and chord changes that you don't see a lot. So in probably the songs that you've been playing. So it's good to practice those. And there is another tutorial for you, and more XTCs coming as I learn it. Hope I'm finding some XTC fans out there. I'll have some other stuff soon too. So, thanks, and hope you like all the stuff. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you need any chords or transcription stuff, let me know too. Thanks.